The officials ready to get going here. Langan versus Kiley. Pitter patter, let's get at her. The puck is down, and Bean. Fram follows up. Here's Langan. Langan with a step on Bean. Goes to the net. Right pad save by Cruz. Langan fresh off the bench. Tristan Langan chips it back through. Looking for Macaulay. Teppo pinched in. Saigo with a lovely move. Saigo out wide. Saigo with a shot under the blocker of Cruz and out the other side. Sidoroff back to the point. Here's McKay. McKay with a shot redirected on the way through by Nielsen. Stopped by Cruz. Here's Sidoroff to Hazeldine. Hazeldine with a shot. Big rebound off the chest of the Swedish netminder. Burke flips it behind the net. It's going to come all the way back to the point. Ingles with a shot over the glove of Ida Kallio and out the other side. Nielsen chops at it. Not able to get it out. Poolman to Nielsen. Quickly on to Fram. Quickly on to Burke. Burke's got Sidoroff going to the net. Sidoroff in. Off the post, but in. Off the pipe and in, and Sidoroff makes it 1-0 Clan. What a pass and what a take by Sidoroff. Goal last night in Kirkcaldy. Goal tonight or this afternoon at home. This is a lovely stretch pass across. And well, Burke loves to dish the puck, doesn't he? And that is a sublime finish from the captain. Burke draws coverage. Sidoroff. Well, the fans call him Lightning McQueen because of those wheels. It's off the post and in. Great finish. A-frames over the puck, chips it on to Nielsen, and now Burke goes to work. Burke to McKay. McKay with a shot redirected by Nielsen. Good save by Cruz. Great hands in front from Cade Nielsen. Couldn't get it out on the first time of asking, and it bounced off a skate to Bowdens. Bowdens scores! Well, that's just unlucky. Well, it's a great shot from Bowdens, but the clearing attempt is off a skate and comes out front. And Bowdens, a lovely finish. Credit where it's due. This is it's unlucky. You're playing the puck out. Hazeldine goes off of McKay. And Bowdens on the ricochet, on the miscue defensively, will send it home for the 1-1 scoreline. Forbes against Garrigan. Dumped right back in by Bean, and then he takes a slash at Forbes. Kelb chips it on, and here comes Forbes down the wing. Forbes out front, just too high for Paré. Fram. Olsen trying to wrap him up. That allows Noss to come in. Noss out front to Jurgens. They got their wires crossed. Back to Olsen. Good block there by Forbes. Well for Burke and Kirkcaldy. Burke, poke check by Olsen. Here's Sidoroff. Sidoroff, those scores! A turnover by the Stars, and Sidoroff has his second. But right here, it looked like Dow and Olsen were going to get the puck out, and Sidoroff just picks a 5-hole on Cruz. Early goal. The captain has the Clan back on top 2-1. Well, right here, Dow looked like Dow and loose miscommunication with Olsen. Craig Moore puts it into space. Nearly a giveaway. There it is, a giveaway as Paré keeps the puck in. This is not the guy you want to turn the puck over to. Newman trying to go 5-hole, and Cruz makes the save, but you do not want to give the puck away in your own zone when Newman is out there. Rushek off the half wall to Hugo Waugh. Looking for a lane. Hugo Waugh leaves it. Lakovic back for Waugh. It looked like it came off his skate. Patted away by Cruz and redirected by Waugh as McKay put it towards the goal. Poolman out wide to Kelb. Kelb who can play forward in defense. It's out front to Forbes. Forbes went from the forehand to the backhand and couldn't pull it back against the grain on Cruz. Close to a third on the board there. Luce will pick up a bobbling puck. Schoonbert takes a hit there from Sidoroff. Here's Kiley. Kiley, good stick by Teppo, but still getting a shot away. Good face-off man as well. That's a lot of important face-offs for Team GB as well. Here's McKay. McKay off the pad and just outside the post as Cruz wasn't sure where it was. It was just a nice little wrist shot from McKay. Did a good job against Nielsen, but Nielsen, though, despite losing the face-off, they retained possession on the hard work by Burke. Hazeldine with a shot. Good glove save by Cruz. Extending that left hand quick as you like on a good shot from Hazeldine. Snapping that out of the air. Kelb, though, comes away with it. Darian Kelb dancing on this shift. Back to Pullman. Pullman to shot, redirected by Paré, but wide. Here's Dow. Dow with a shot. Good save by Ida Kallio, and McKay finds a seam and dumps it down with a minute killed off thus far. A minute remaining on the power play for Dundee. Kiley with the shot. Saigo off of his shin pad sent that wide. Here's Nieminen. You'll forget about that 6.9% in a hurry. Here's Newman. Newman to Langen. Oh, what a save by Cruz. You just feel like there's a force field around that net on the power play against Glasgow. I mean, watch Langen here. It's off of the pad and off of the post. So Cruz, in fairness to him, got a piece of it, and then it bounces off the pipe. Burke. Langen steps out front, and Newman. Langen into a body. Dow just putting on a clinic of penalty killing right there. Yamamoto standing, wanting to get back out onto the ice. Here's Burke. Burke, they score! Finally! It's a hat trick for the captain! Power play goal, Glasgow. The captain has 3. Credit where it's due. Some of the shot selection earlier in the 5-on-3, not optimum, but that's optimum. Wait to open up, and Dow just drifted a little bit. Sidorov got a redirect. Just a really good play. And you can see what it means to the captain. He knows that they cannot lose this game this evening. Up the middle. Lakovic to Hugo Waugh. Well, just getting a piece of that. It looked like it might have been his shoulder, Cruz. This is an example of the speed of Hugo Waugh. He just, from 0 to 60. Kept the puck in. Nieminen just threw it towards goal. Here's Hazeldine. Hazeldine gave the puck away to Nieminen. Good save as, well, that's a giveaway you don't want to make because Bowden's already scored 1 goal on a broken play, and Bowden's was denied by Ida Kallio. But Paré does win the battle. Back to Fram. Fram with a shot. It came off of Yarushek and bobbled under the blocker of Cruz. He's got the lone goal this afternoon for the visitors. Bowden's trying to thread that needle. Bowden's walks out front. It was swept away by Paré, and the follow-up by Bean. Back to Newman. Newman with the one-timer, and Cruz has to come out to the top of the blue paint and make sure he doesn't spill the rebound. Newman might not be the biggest guy, but he shoots the puck like a rocket. Knocked off the puck by Bean, who's had a strong game. Here's McKay. McKay with the shot. Nielsen redirects it in wide against Olsen. Olsen is a mountain of a man. Good save there by Ida Kallio as Jurgens just swatted at the puck. Dow fakes the shot, goes to Kiley. What a block by Nielsen. And Nielsen has smartly given his stick to the defenseman Pullman, which is what you need to do. The defenseman needs the stick. 5 seconds remaining in the power play. Dowd with the shot. Missed the net, and D'Souza's going to have to retreat. Forbes is out of the box, 0 for 2 on the power play for the Stars. They keep scampering away as Sidorov, who has the hat trick this afternoon. Kelb with the shot, blockered away by Cruz. Wow, couldn't move the puck out. Moore gets a shot through. It's blocked by Pullman. Saigo A-frames to let Yarushek escape with that bobbling puck. Here's Lakovic. Lakovic with a lovely feed for Newman. Newman with a shot. Came off the goalie paddle of the stick of Cruz up into the air, and now Jurgens. Jurgens trying to get it to Garrigan, and Ida Kallio smartly will hold on. As Pullman was trying to stop that freight train, Morten Jurgens. Not out with Hazeldine. It is Kelb on the point. Here's Langen trying to bury that in the top corner. I think just reaching it enough was Bowden's. Now Burke. Burke does enough, and here comes Sidorov. He's got 3 already. Sidorov down the wing. Sidorov, the shot scores! That's 4 for the captain! 4-1 Clan! Well, Lightning McQueen takes off. It actually is going to change direction off a loose, and in the end, that little change of trajectory just mind boggles Cruz, but You got to, again, get that shot away quick and hard, and it does redirect off a loose stick. Fools Cruz, but Sidorov has 4. This will be a good look. You can just see how it just changes direction slightly and handcuffs the glove of Cruz. So 5 goals this weekend for Sidorov. More with the shot. That was going to go wide anyway, but Ida Kallio wants to slow things down. So a 4-goal performance for Sidorov. Jarosek with a lovely move, and Jarosek gets in. Jarosek with a chance, and it just bounced off the pad of Cruz. Back to Teppo off his left skate. 5 seconds remaining. Teppo will just hold it in the corner. That'll do it. Done and dusted. 2 wins required this weekend from the Clan, and 2 wins achieved. What a week. 4 points in Group B action.